Philippines continues to gain positive reviews from the credit rating agencies in the world. Under President Aquino since he assumed office in 2010, all of them have given the country ratings it deserves. Today, Standard & Poor's upgraded the Philippines rating from stable to positive, just one step short of investment grade. Now, what is the impact on the economy? Why all these positive developments? Joining us tonight live on NewsLife is Mr. Sergio Ortiz, Chairman Emeritus of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So how do you see the latest upgrade? There is a lot of confidence now in the leadership of the President with his sustained drive to reform the economy and sustain its growth. The overall view is the country is on the right track. Your views on this?
Well, because of the upgrades and because of the improved macroeconomic condition, I think we have a better chance of sustaining the high growth rate that we have experienced. No? We had a 7.1 GDP this third quarter, and I think the projections together with the upgrade is also being rated higher than usual. I think the government's projecting next year something like 6.5 to 7% GDP, and on 2014, 7 to 7.5. I think that's what. And of course, some of the international raters is lower than this. But I think there is already an acceptance that we can sustain at least a 6% GDP growth. And I think we in the business community are also confident that 6 is easy when we're saying even 5 is hard to get. So I think this improved competitiveness of the country, so to speak, will give us a good chance of having a sustained growth the next few years to enable the economic benefits to trickle down to our masses.
So another reason, sir, is legislative efficiency. This is an indication that the President has the support of Congress in passing key reforms like sin tax measure, which was signed into law today. What is its impact? Of course, it's more resource to government spending, more key programs and projects, and reducing the budget deficit. Do you see this as part of what the foreign credit rating sees in the Philippines right now?
Well, of course, passage of these measures that will increase revenues certainly is part and parcel of the outlook of the outside community, the foreign community, in how we are performing. The RH bill is also one of the things that is expected that we will move into when our neighbors have gone into this already, and we finally were able to do this. The sin tax measure, these two measures were being proposed by businessmen before, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce, Employers Confederation, PhilExport, were already pushing this 5 years ago.
So, sir, you think this helped in increasing our credit rating?
Oh, yes, definitely. The ability to be able to raise the amounts and not necessarily borrow this amount from outside sources is a big in our rating.
So, given this current upgrade, the next stage is investment grade. What else must be done with the support of the private sector to ensure it works with government in achieving it? And how will it attract foreign investors with the current upgrade?
While we are being given a good upgrades now or ratings now, we have to accept the fact that in the competitiveness rating, we have not really moved to the level that we would like to be, and that is within the one-third level of the number of countries that is being rated. There are still a lot of things that has to be done in certain areas, like for instance some reforms in the labor laws, some reforms in the financing system, how to raise finances, and our for instance corruption has improved a lot.
So are there programs in place right now to ensure that more foreign investors can come in with a better atmosphere in doing business here in the Philippines?
Oh, definitely. I think they will be more comfortable seeing that the reforms are being made in terms of making the playing field more even for everybody.
And so with that, what kind of support can the private sector offer to ensure growth will continue in 2013 and more foreign investments come in?
I think the private sector, especially the organized chambers and some of the national associations, are pretty much involved in our competitiveness council, where everybody puts in their share of how to be able to help in the different areas where we are weak. And I guess hopefully the PPP could run smoothly starting next year, and many of those which are in the pipeline will already be pursued. And certainly this will be able to help us in our employment generation, and also improve the outlook of the poor community with regards to the infrastructure that we are putting up.
And sir, finally, sir, a quick forecast. How long do you think it will take us to get to investment grade?
I think the higher you are going, the harder it is to go to the next level. So I think we should wait for what will be the level of growth that we will have sometime next year, and then we can talk about what grade when we will be upgraded again.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Sergio Ortiz Luis, Chairman Emeritus of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas also.